Hi, I'm Clementine, lead singer of Visions of Atlantis.
And I'm Thomas. I'm the drummer of Visions of Atlantis.
You seem to hesitate.
I was like, I'm the bartender of Visions of Atlantis. But then no, I keep the truth. Yes, I'm the bartender. Well, we played a festival yesterday. First of all, the show went amazing. We had a festival yesterday in Bulgaria, and our gear this morning didn't leave Bulgaria, so we didn't have anything. We didn't have any guitars. We didn't have our racks and in-ears and everything. So we were blank. We didn't know how to play a show. But bands and friends helped us out. Workings helped us out.
Yeah.
The Tuska crew was amazing, and one other band from Finland.
Wake Up Frankie.
Wake Up Frankie. They helped us out.
Oh,
Therefore, we could play the show not with our gear, but with other people's gear, and it's very good. The response, I think.
It was the very first time that we ever had an issue like that with our gear. I don't know if we've been lucky so far or just hair companies doing their job, but it is very stressful. I mean, we slept an hour and a half last night, took 2 flights, and then you arrive and you already know you're on a schedule and the time is short, and you know your gear's not there, and no one is really like able to provide like right information, whether it's really at the airport or if it left Bulgaria at all. So you don't know. You have to adapt every minute to what's coming. So you start to get prepared. You don't even know if you're gonna play a show, and then good friends could help with gear, but then we had to realize, oh my God, Dushi plays on the 7-string guitars, and not every musician here play on that. So like 15 minutes before our changeover, this was settled. We got the guitar. We had to pick it up from somewhere. It came on site. So we started the show a bit like we hardly could realize we were really gonna play today. Actually, that quote sort of best represents the entire album concept, but it has nothing to do with Tolkien at all.
He just happened to make that quote.
Yeah, exactly. Like that quote really sums up the spirit of that new album. The concept of going through life, strolling, discovering your own identity, discovering places and people, and finding your own truth to be able to live yourself and be happy in this world. This was like the main idea behind it.
Because right away from when The Deep in the Dark was finished, we wanted to make sure that 2019 is another year for another album. It's been, by the time it comes out, it's been roughly 1.5 years, which I think is a good album cycle, and especially if we reintroduce something like Visions of Atlantis with new trademarks, or like the back to the root trademarks, and then we gotta keep on doing this. We need to tour and we need to perform, and if you perform a lot, we played quite a few shows in this year, and then it gets a little worn out. We want to broaden the fan base and write new stuff.
With The Deep in the Dark, we found a very good team to work with. So once you have the right people on board, it goes way faster. So we kept the same producer, Frank Peters from Several Line Music, and Michele and we sent him a lot of ideas. Sometimes it's a melody that I have that I record on my phone, and I send it over to him, and he makes.
Sounds like.
Do you get it? Do you get the spirit?
Understand.
Fine. And then he makes an entire song out of it, or the other way around. Like he has a draft without anything, and then he's like, "Do you want to throw vocals on that and see how it goes?" So it's really a huge teamwork. Dushi also on the guitar being involved, creating all these solos and rearranging his own guitar parts. um, yeah, as I said, we have a very nice team, very inspiring team, and all together bringing our own inspiration, we made an album that is very varied. And yeah, I think we're gonna go on this way if it does us good.
Well, we went back to bigger melodies again, clearer melodies. That's what makes Deep in the Dark so special. We went a little off path with the former lineup that we had to correct to put on the right path again. So yeah, and we didn't want to go. I see what, for example, with Temptation did and what other bands are trying to do, but I want to go back. Even though this is not this is not heavy in terms of vocal performances, it should be. It should have heavy parts. It should be considered metal and not pop, rock pop metal or something.
Yeah.
In some aspects, yes, because as Thomas said, we do symphonic metal and our inspiration and our model and definition of symphonic metal is definitely from the past, but we are throwing in songs that are either more personal or that widens the genre a little bit. Like, yeah, we're a symphonic metal band. We can also do like more mid-tempo songs that could also catch the attention of some people that are not into like the pure heavy speed symphonic metal. So we're gonna keep in the direction, but we widen our horizon, I would say. And I think this album is very more diverse in that way, and the production is way bigger.
And it's the songs are, and that's very important for me. It's really catchy. It's, I would say cheesy. It's just symphonic metal. It's very nice to listen. It's a big concept. We spend a lot of time with art and photos, and it's just an overall concept that I think is quite unique and hasn't been done like this in a long time.
To me, when you create an album, it's not just a couple of songs one after the others. Like we have something to say. We have a vision for ourselves, for the world that we want to share. And it's an entire concept that, of course, impacts the visual aspect, which is so important these days. With so many bands out there, it's not just about the music. It has to have something bigger that people can appreciate, refer to, and to us, it was so important that the visual and the music matched, that there was coherence there. So we spent a lot of time like creating that visual universe out of scratch, like not taking the references like, oh, we're a metal band, so we're all gonna dress in black. No, we're just gonna make photos in the studio because that's easy. No, what do we want to do? What do we want to represent? And this album is the soundtrack of the pictures you see, and vice versa.
And the cover. And actually, we did a photo shoot like this.
Yeah, but then
studio photo shoot, but then we was like, no.
Not anymore.
Let's wait for it. It's difficult because you have a vision, or I had a vision, and we're a group of friends that wanted the same thing, but then it all just grew apart. People get married, have kids, can't tour. Don't want to focus on music, don't want to work on music that long. So and then you bring in new people, and sometimes it works for a year or longer, and all of a sudden it just doesn't work anymore because ideas are different. It's always difficult, to maintain a stable lineup. And with the new direction that I wanted to go, actually 2 other founding members wanted to go, but then they had to jump off the ship again because of the touring schedule and everything, and they couldn't put in the time needed into a band. So bringing in the new people, starting from scratch basically in 2013, by now Clementine is our longest is as a singer. We didn't have a female singer that long in the band. She's been here for 6 years, and I think it's the plan is this is the last lineup and there's no more changes. And we didn't have many changes after 2013, except that our male singer had to leave because of commitments, and we want to go all the way. You know, we want to tour as much as possible. So we found the perfect solution with MICHELE now.
Well, of course, with Siggy, it was 5 years that we were playing shows together. We were not playing that many shows before the Deep in the Dark was released, so but still we got used to each other. We had our gimmicks, we had our rhythm, and it was sort of flowing. And then of course when you break this up, you have time to adapt to the new person. And MICHELE is a fantastic singer, so and a great frontman. So it took us a couple of shows to align and to find our own way of interacting with each other and with the crowd. And he really wants to be part of this team. So he's very open. He listens to a lot of our feedbacks, and he's been learning a lot how to handle the stage with us too, because it's different from Temperance, his original band. And I think now every show we bring something different. Every show, you know, nothing is planned, like you go there, I do this, or you know, it's completely spontaneous, and I love that because we always bring new stuff and we have fun. We have a lot of fun together.
It was just the second festival of 9, so we play 2 festivals in Germany next week, and then the week after we have a really special show at Bang Your Head Festival in Germany. We record a Blu-ray. We have a show with an orchestra. It's going to be very special. We're going to introduce new songs, new outfits, the new scenery of Visions of Atlantis. We're going to introduce with the orchestra. And yeah, it's after that it's Russia and Portugal. So we're busy, and then at the end of the summer we have an album release, and we have album release shows in Germany. So it's busy, and you know, in between video shoots, and summer's gonna fly by.
Yeah, we go on tour with the Freedom Call in October.
Okay.
In mainland Europe. Yeah. Well, for sure, we'll bring up the visual universe of the new album on stage. So this is going to be different. And then, of course, the new songs will bring a new atmosphere, a new feeling. But we ourselves are slowly getting into figuring out how to bring those songs live. So everything is in the works. And I don't want to reveal too much. It's going to be a surprise.
So they have to be there too.
Yes.
Well, obviously, yes. Thank you for taking the time to checking us out, and yeah.
Stay tuned for more.
Stay tuned for the next album and for more shows. Fun. Good music.
Yeah.